Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter.
Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, we welcome our ambassador from Parnell, Kevin Harvey. Kevin, along with his father Les, began the creation of the Parnell village back in the early 70s. Today, it remains one of New Zealand's top tourist attractions.
Kevin Harvey, all by lonesome today.
Yes, nobody loved me today.
The second most handsome man in New Zealand is all lonesome today. What do you think that is? Is that personality?
I think it's definitely personality, yes. I've been told recently that I've got a very aggressive personality, which is partly true, but it's very hard, to deal with genetics.
Yeah.
And so it's a little bit like being born, unlike yourself, short and bandy. You can't actually do anything about it. You can never be, somebody like yourself, but it still doesn't mean that you can't work on it and do your best with what you've got. So that's what it's like for me with my personality. I have to try and,
but I see you
at times I have to try and zip it up, before
I see you as a very kind man with a soft heart.
It's like everything.
From the truth.
It's partly true.
Partly true.
Mostly, actually, probably more like 70% true. Yeah. But then, unfortunately, there's the other side of me too, which is like a rabid dog. And these are things that I have to come to terms with. And
you can't run Parnell if you're going to be a rabid dog, can you?
Well, sometimes you need a little bit of
mongrel in you.
A bit of mongrel, in business. It's you know what I mean.
Well, Kevin, I do want to say, changing the subject slightly, your diet's going well, because you've been in now for the last 6 weeks, and every time I go, gosh, Kevin's losing weight. What's the secret?
Actually, I was asking a yoga teacher years ago, I said, how can I lose weight? And he said to me, and he did this movement like this. And I said, oh, what do you mean? He said, no thanks. So I felt a bit stupid, but anyway.
So let's get all our baby boomer friends throughout New Zealand to go like that.
Yes. Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
So when I get that plate of ice cream, no thanks.
Yeah. So it just goes to show it's never too late for us to learn.
So no, I am very proud of you, Kevin.
Well,
very proud.
I'm heading off to with my lovely partner Maria and my youngest boy Luca and Maria's daughter Ariana. We're heading off to Italy. Ooh. So we're going to go to Rome and to northern Sardinia, and then to Naples, and then down the Amalfi Coast, and then back up to Naples, and then we're going to fly to Santorini and pop up to Naxos, back to Santorini, and then up to Athens, and then out. So I'm trying to lose weight so that I can be, with all that beautiful food over there, so I can be moderately gluttonous.
Moderately gluttonous.
Yes, but I'm hoping to sort of condition myself, because they say one of the secrets of maintaining some sort of a decent weight is actually just having half of what you normally have, but still eat the naughty stuff.
Now, how long is this trip going to take? You named quite a few
places.
About a month. Well, good on you, Kevin. That's wonderful.
It's actually terrifying, but anyway.
Why Italy, and why? What drove you to there?
I'm next to what used to be Non Solar Pizza, where all the cars are parked there next door. I'm going to be creating the most beautiful European piazza or courtyard or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a place for everybody, for people from all around the world and for us locals alike. And I'm very excited about it. So I'm just popping across there to
get some ideas.
Just get some ideas. Actually, it's more feelings. It's not so much pinching architectural ideas, but I want to be having a Saturday market. I want this to be a very special place, a gathering place.
Now, you're spending all this money. Do you feel as though you deserve it, Kevin? A lot of people go away full of guilt. They think that they shouldn't be having this break. They're spending a lot of money. How are you going to feel about that? No, you won't be taking a...
Totally guilt-free. Actually, I don't give a shit.
Totally guilt-free.
Actually, life's too short.
Yeah.
And particularly at this stage of our lives. So, and I do want to pick up, and it's going to be a wonderful experience, for the kids. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for them to have a look at life.
Now, Kevin,
No,
we've talked about your personal life and going
Yes,
to, but
probably don't need all
you're
of that.
here to talk about Parnell, to tell us that
Yeah.
that it's the best suburb in the whole of New Zealand, and we're
course
going
it
to
is.
invite all our baby boomer viewers to, whether you're in Auckland or visitor,
Well, what I want to talk about is...
come to Parnell,
Yes, well, I want to talk about Jerome's, our
Yep.
latest restaurant.
one of the centerpiece restaurants in the whole of Parnell.
And it's right next to this courtyard that
Yeah,
we're just talking
that
about.
you're going to do, yep.
So it actually abounds this courtyard, and the whole thing's going to be totally magic. But I want to show Jerome's because they're getting rave reviews
Yeah.
with their food. It's totally unlike anything you've had before. And we're very proud to have them there and feel very blessed. And once again, it gets down to the quality of our tenants. That's really what gives us our strength.
This restaurant that we're talking about has had a history of total success in New Zealand. First of all, remember it was
Oak and
Oak and Whale. Okay, the Oak and the Whale, and then it changed to Iguazu, didn't it? That was a huge success. Iguazu.
Well, that was just where all of the, they never let me in, but all of the beautiful people, you would have been fine.
Oh, I would have been,
You know,
yeah. I used to see you, they wouldn't let you in.
It
That's
used
right.
to be packed,
Yeah.
you know, and with absolutely stunningly beautiful women and
yeah.
men that weren't quite so stunning, but they had
money.
had red BMWs and all that sort of stuff. And
It was just pumping, and then Iguazu finished.
it went into the hands of somebody else that just ran it into the ground.
Yeah,
And but now it's back. You see,
it's back.
because
Now it's
I've
cool.
been told by many people to just to pull it down. I was an absolute idiot, but I wanted to keep. I wanted to maintain the magic that Iguazu used to have, and I've achieved it. So it's a very, very exciting environment to be in.
Well, I'm excited about what you're going to do because you're going to. Here it is. We're looking at it now. There's just cars parked there, and it's still a semi-building site. You're going to transform this area into a palazzo or some. Is that the word?
I think it's a piazza. That's the Italian one, but courtyard.
Courtyard, which will be open to the whole public. It won't
Yes,
be just.
and it will go right across to our other buildings
Yeah.
on the other side. You know, because I'm going to be having a big delicatessen at the back that will be run by either the French or the Italians or, you know, some European, you know, with the most exquisite food. I will be building a beautiful oven like you have in Crete and you know, with hot
pizzas.
bread. So you just go and everybody will all sit together. And we're watching festival movies, or we'll be watching live entertainers, which will be free. But you'll be able to go across and get some paella, or some this or that, or some hot bread, and it's going to be magical.
And you now, when you get back from Italy, you're starting on that, or is
Yes,
it?
I'll be working on, of course,
Or will the Auckland City
resource
Council-
consents and things. That'll probably take about 50 years. Unless we go in there with submachine guns and murder them all. That's what's destroying this country.
Red tape.
Red tape. It's just, if they wanted to reduce the prices of houses, just go in there and murder everybody in the council. Just do away with them. So we don't need permits. We're just going to do it.
Just to finish, say you were building a $2 million building, just for the sake of this discussion. How much do you have to spend to do all these reports to actually build a $2 million building? How much?
Probably about 150,000.
150,000, which is an unnecessary expense, isn't it? Kevin, you've got a whole month to fume and plot your revenge of the Auckland City Council in Italy. That's what you can do. Whoa,
Probably be a waste though, wouldn't it?
Forget about romance. Just plot your revenge on the Auckland City Council. Kevin, we're going to see you not in 2 weeks' time, but probably 6 weeks' time, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Kevin, you're wonderful. So
And you are too. You're wunderbar.
Wunderbar. And I want to hear all about your Italian trip when you get back.
All righty. Thank you.